It's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even here, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but you know buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30 down, 50, 100 down.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Quicken Loans Arena, tonight the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks control the tip. Trae Young. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not one, not two, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship with Villanova. Highly utilized. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Clarkson. Runner here, won't go down. Trae Young. Knocks it down, off the step back.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Clarkson. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. From long range. That's a 24-second violation. Clarkson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Trae Young. Shot clock winding down. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Love. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Love trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Love, good with the free throw. Old-fashioned 3-point play as the Cavs add to their lead. Here's Atlanta. Lynn to Kevin Huerter. Screen coming. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. To Love. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Jeremy Lin. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Nothing going here on that drive. To J.R. Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Short jumper misses. To Colin Sexton. Goes to the right side. Fires the three. Throw it, JR. It can be no, no, no. Yes, when it goes in.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lynn to Ken Bazemore. Able to convert inside.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Lynn with it. The score 12-8. To Ken Bazemore. Screen coming. Lynn. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Sexton to J.R. Smith. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot. They'll let one fly from half court. We played one here at Quicken Loans Arena with the Cavaliers leading the way. Back with more on a Sunday night after this. This is the NBA, and it's on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Lays it up and in.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, his range is as soon as he steps over the half-court line. He can shoot the ball from that far and will shoot the ball from that far, which goes to show you how confident he is. Secondly, he never seems to be squared up towards the basket. He can make shots off different angles, and he's able to take the ball and put it into pockets where as a defender, it makes you lunge towards it. But his quick hand speed combined with that quick release and his ability to shoot the ball from anywhere and everywhere on the court makes him one of the most dynamic scorers we've seen on the collegiate level for a very long time.
Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. Not getting the bounce. To Alec Burks. Shot from in close, no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. The follow won't go either. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Lynn with it. Down 2. Oh, nice find for the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And counted at the rim.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Lynn with it. They trail by 2. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Clarkson with the basketball. He'll run the offense. For 3. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's Atlanta ball. Lynn. To Trae Young. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Beyond the arc for 3. The shot clock expires. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the Hawks, number 20, John Collins.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Absolute stud, just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Jumper's good.
One of the most polarizing players in last year's draft. Comparisons being thrown around to Stephen Curry, to Damian Lillard, to some of the top guards in the game. Trae Young has big shoes to fill.
Trae Young. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Sexton. Nance. To J.R. Smith. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket inside.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Trae Young. Knocked loose. Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. The shot turned away by Henson.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Trae Young. To Ken Bazemore. shot goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Sexton to J.R. Smith. Fires the three, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Number 7, Jeremy Lin. Charging foul to number 11.
From long range. Missed it. Has a chance. Rebound Love. Cavs at the controls.
I got so far.
Long heave from three-quarters court. This quarter's in the books. The Cavaliers have the lead.
Guys, let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Cavaliers didn't hold back in that opening half when it came to their offense. The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. I'm very impressed by their offense, and even better, their team chemistry. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Hawks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Blocks.
The Cleveland Cavaliers have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
J.R. Smith has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
To Trae Young. Screen coming. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Herter can't connect that time. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Dwayne Dedman, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 69% at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Trae Young. Gets it in the right corner. Screen coming. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Here's a chance from long range. He has yet to hit one tonight. No good. Clarkson with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. And he finishes at the rim.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Clarkson.
Hey, man, you see who's guarding me?
Trying to cash in. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Clarkson with the basketball. Up 6. Spinning shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Defense, let's go.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
That's no good. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Clarkson. To Rodney Hood. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jordan Clarkson. That was a difficult shot. Hits the 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Number 7, Jeremy Lin. Into the game for Cleveland. Number 2.
John Henson up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Lin with it. The margin standing now at 7. That pass stolen by the Cavs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Lin with it. His guys down by 9. For 3. That no good off the mark. To Colin Sexton. Short jumper won't fall. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Now pass taken away by Cleveland to Rodney Hood. And count the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Trae Young. Colin Sexton slams it down. Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Shot from the lane won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Hawks have it. Lynn to Kent Bazemore. Cavs have it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Cavs with a sizable advantage. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
To Lynn. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Has a chance. Shot by Lynn won't go. To Alec Burks. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Jeremy Lin.
Watch that cutter.
Goes to the right side. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cleveland has the basketball. Beyond the arc for three. Jordan Clarkson pounded, shot off the mark. Lynn with it. 14-point deficit. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Lets it fly from long range. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Ken Bazemore. Smith into the front court. His guys leading by 14. To Kevin Huerter. Nothing going here on that drive. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. They lead it by 14. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lynn to Kevin Huerter. Short jumper off the mark. To Clarkson. Alec Burks to Rodney Hood. Fires the three. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Clarkson. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Ken Bazemore. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Trae Young. Great feed. Can't connect from inside. To Love. Oh, he had it.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To Kevin Huerter. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Love. From long range. J.R. Smith is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Love. Man, that was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Here's a chance from long range. The rookie, Huerter, unbothered, buries the 3.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he hits the second.
Stepping in for the Hawks, number 20,
3 for 3. Nice. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Cavaliers get possession.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
And scores. And the foul. Kevin Love does it all. And now a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Love, good with the free throw. Old-fashioned three-point play as the Cavs add to their lead. Trae Young fires the three. Won't go down. To J.R. Smith. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
4-3. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a four-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
J.R. Smith with a chance at a four-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. For three, drills the three.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. The Cavs are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Hawks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Bench points.
The Cleveland Cavaliers can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.